Okay, so now that we've talked about how to simplify radicals and then simplify radicals with variables, we're now going to look into doing some operations, so adding, subtracting, and multiplying. Just a way to get us started, some things that that are in common. Apples and oranges are both fruits. Pens and pencils are writing utensils or writing tools. 4x and plus 3x minus 7 plus 12. 4x and 3x are in common, and then negative 7 and positive 12. Because they're like terms, and then we have our 2xy and 3xy, negative 7x, positive 3x. And then 4y squared, they are not alike, and then 12 is all by itself. So some things that they did have in common, not everything had something to be in common with. So like terms are terms that have the same variables raised to the exact same power. So 7x squared y and negative 4x squared y are like terms, but 7xy and 3xy squared are not, because one y is squared and one is not. Okay, so then we can look at the idea of like radicals. So radicals that are like radicals, they have the exact same radicand. That same was under the square root sign, and variables. Okay, so we have to look for that. So 14 square root of x and 5 square root of 14x are like radicals. Square root of 7xy to the fifth and negative 4 square root of 7xy to the fifth are like radicals. However, 3x square root of 5y and 4 square root of 5y are not like radicals, because this one has an x outside and one does not. So just a quick intro on that, so we understand when we say to combine like radicals, you know what to look for. So to add and subtract, we're going to look at that today. You're first going to find if there's any like radicals, then you're going to combine the like radicals, simplify, and then check to see if you can combine or simplify any more. So first example, we have 9 square root of 3 minus 4 square root of 3. 9 square root of 3 and 4 square root of 3 are like radicals because they both have the square root of 3 and no variables. So if we have 9 of them and we take away 4, that means we have 5 square root of 3. Same with the next one, square root of m and minus 7 square root of m. They both are going to be like radicals because they have the exact same variables. The only thing that's different is the number in front of them. So we have 1 square root of m and we're taking away 7, so we're going to have negative 6 square root of m. I forgot to do this here. We can't simplify this anymore, so we were done. Same with this one, can't simplify anymore, so we're finished. This third example, we have 2 square root of xy plus 2y plus 9 square root of xy. We have 2 square root of xy and 9 square root of xy are like terms. When we combine those, we get 11 square root of xy. This 2 square root of y does not have any like terms, so we leave it as such. Okay? We can't simplify this anymore, so this is our final answer. Sometimes our final answer is going to be another expression. Okay? We're just simplifying it. We're not solving, we are just simplifying. This next one, square root of 45 minus square root of 20. Okay, neither are like radicals, so we can't combine them. So then we're going to start simplifying. Square root of 45 is a square root of 9 times a square root of 5, which is 3 square root of 5. Square root of 20 is the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. So we get 2 square root of 5. So now that we've simplified, we do have like radicals. We have 3 square root of 5, and we're taking away 2 of those, so our final answer is 1 square root of 5. You can also just write this as square root 5. Okay, that is completely simplified, so we are done. Go ahead and hit pause and try these next 2. Hit play when you're ready to check. Okay, so 4 square root of 27 minus the square root of 18. Square root of, neither of these are like radicals, so we have to simplify. 9 times 3 will give us that 27. 9 is a perfect square, so we get 4 times 3 times the square root of 3, or 12 square root of 3. And then 18 is the square root of 9. Square root of 18 is the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. So we get 3 root 2. Unfortunately, 3 and 2 are not like radicals, so our final answer will be an expression. And then our next one, we have square root of 25 times square root of 3. And then 2 square root of 50 is going to be 25 times 2. Same like this, so 9 square root of 75 is going to be 9 times the square root of 25 times the square root of 3. 9 times 5 times the square root of 3, or 45 root 3. And then 2 square root of 50 is 2 times the square root of 25 times the square root of 2. 2 times 5 square root of 2, or 10 root 2. These are not like radicals, so our final answer is also an expression. This last one is asking us to find the perimeter. That means we're going to add up all the sides. So 3 square root of 20 plus 13 square root of 5 plus 10. None of these are like radicals, so we simplify. 3 times 2 square root of 5, so 6 root 5. 13 root 5 is already simplified, and then 10 is already simplified. We can combine those, so we're going to get 19 root 5 plus 10 millimeters is our final answer. Okay, so you guys are going to go practice this a little bit